Good morning, dear students and friends. Welcome back to the Prithviraj English Academy. Dear students, as we know that our social studies series is going on for the Karnataka State Board. In today's video, we'll come to know about 10th standard, chapter number 24 of the second semester textbook. In that, of the sociology part, we have the explanation about social challenges. Social challenges. So without a delay, let's start the explanation about social challenges of the 10th standard chapter number 24. Okay. In this video, we will come to know about problem of the child marriage, child labor, meaning, effects, constitutional provisions, violence on women, child marriage, dowry, nature, consequences and measures to remove it. Female pesticides will come to know in this video. Okay. Now come to the introduction. Social problems in developing societies with a special reference to the India we are going to study here. Okay. Now come to the first. As a society becomes increasingly complex within individuals and organizations, often manifest as social problems. Developing countries like India face several challenges rooted in poverty, inequality and the exploitation. These are the causes for all, means in general you can write these causes, means these points for the causes for the all the problems in this lesson: poverty, inequality and the exploitation. These are the 3 points you can write for any means incident of this one, a problem of this one, you can write them. Okay. These issues should be seen as a challenges to the be overcome rather than only as a negative realities. Okay. Major social problems are: first one is child marriage, child labor. Definition is, according to the constitution, children below 14 years engaged in any form of employment are termed as a child laborers. Below the 14 years, if they are working, then we are going to call them as a child marriage. Okay. Next, come to the next one is okay. First we came to know about the what is that definition. Okay. Now come to the prevalence. Common in rural, especially fields, plantations and urban industries and factories areas of the India. We can see them, means we can come to know about them. Okay. Of the child marriage, child labors. Okay. Now come to the causes. Okay. Causes are like that. First one is poverty, domestic conflicts and divorce and violence, greed of the industrialists, illiteracy and ignorance, kidnapping and trafficking of the children. These are the main causes for this child labors. So what are the effects will happen over the children? Denial of the education, means they are not going to get a education, health and emotional growth also, physical and mental harassment also, malnutrition, diseases, social exploitation, loss of childhood and the innocence. These are the ill effects. There is a possibility to ask you this question for 3 marks, so please pay attention on this one. Okay. Now come to the remedial measures are what? Child labor prohibition and regulating act of 1986 was there. Okay. One. Then regulation welfare fund, 20,000 fine per child on the violators. If suppose any child may be found in this, means any child labor may be found in any factories, then according to that industrialist how to pay 20,000 rupees fine for per child. Understand my point? Next, it is national child labor project of 1988. Through this they can rescue the child labor, rehabilitation, they are going to keep them, Okay, along with that they are going to provide the education, food and shelters also. Right to Education Act 2009. Okay, compulsory free education for the under 16, sorry, 6 to 14 years. Okay, and 25% reservation in a private schools according to the Right to Education Act. Okay, Sarva Shikshana Abhiyana SSA, from degree to school programs, means from work to school program it is. Okay, now come to the next, it is second one is child marriage. Definition is marriage involving boys below 21 years and girls below 18 years is called the child marriage. Reasons are gender discrimination, especially the preference was given for the boys, lack of education, school dropouts, poor implementation of laws and social customs and the traditions, okay, in the society. These are the main causes. Okay, now come to the next. Effects of the child marriages are denial of the education, childhood and freedom, increase the cases of the malnutrition, maternal mortality and violence, higher cases of the early widowhood, means widows we know that one who lost their husband is called the widow. Okay, and exploitation on the women. Okay, then move to the next, preventions measures. Education programs, 100% school enrollment till the 18 years for the girls, 100% birth registration, designated child marriage prevention officers. You can complain even by the on, means by through the phone calls also. The helpline number is 1090, 1098. Okay, Child Marriage Prohibition Act of 2006 penalize parents, means they can, means according to this one, Child Marriage Prohibition Act of 2008, they can means according to this one, a penalty will going to paid by the parents, priests, organizers and the participant with the imprisonment of 2 years also, and fines up to 1 lakh rupees, 0 to 1 lakh rupees fine will be there according to the Child Marriage Prohibition Act of 2006. If it is proved it is child marriage, then parents also going to, means maybe both can be, means done, maybe both, maybe fine also and by jail also. Okay, next about it is harassment of the women. Despite achievements in education, politics and industry, Indian women face the violence and harassment. First one is dowry system, meaning property, money or gifts demanded by the groom's family during the marriage is called the dowry. Okay, ill effects, financial burden on the bride's family, domestic violence, torture, even dowry deaths also there, child marriages, female pesticides and the divorces also going to increase because of the child marriage, because of the dowry. Okay, now come to the measures. Dowry Prohibition Act of 1961, according to this one, it was amended in a year of 1986, means penalties, maybe along with that penalties 5 years jail plus 15,000 fine will be there according to the Dowry Prohibition Act of 1986. Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita and Bharatiya Nagarika Suraksha Sanhita, this is the act. It is classifies dowry deaths as the non-bailable offence. It is non-bailable offence. It is means bail will not going to given to such cases. Awareness, means how to overcome this one. Awareness campaigns, intercaste marriages, voluntary organizations. Okay, these are going to the measures for this one. Now come to the B is female pesticides. What it means? Abortioning a female fetus after sex determination tests, means when the female will be pregnant, that time if through the sex determination test, if it is confirmed that it is female only, they can abortion it or they can kill it. That is called the female pesticides. Causes are desire for the male child, dowry burden, ignorance and poverty. These are the main reason for this one. Effects are decline in the gender ratio. According to the 2011 census, 943 women for 1000 men. Gender imbalance, discrimination and degradation of the women's status. Laws are pre-conception and prenatal diagnostic techniques Act of 1994 bans sex determination tests. Okay. Now come to the female infanticides. So what it means? Killing of girls, children after the birth. It called the female infanticides. Okay. Status rare today, but historically linked to the poverty, means these are dowry and the discrimination are the reasons for this. Nowadays it is reduced, but still there may be. Okay. Killing of the child, especially girl children. Okay. So remedies are strict enforcement of the provisionary laws, awareness on the gender equality. These are the main things. Okay. Now come to the other social problems. Poverty and unemployment, root causes for the exploitation and the child marriage. Beggary linked with the poverty and social exclusion. Juvenile delinquency rising due to the lack of education, family and the breakdowns. Corruption, systematic exploitation affecting the development. Youth unrest, frustration due to the unemployment and the inequality. Important constitutional and legal provisions for this one, to all these things. Okay. First is Article 24 prohibits child labor below the 14 years. Directive principles of state policy. State duty to the ensure the children's welfare. Right to Education Act 2009, free and compulsory education from 6 to 14 years age. POCSO Act 2012 protects children under the 18 years from the sexual offence. Dowry Prohibition Act of 1961, amendment in the year of 1986, eradicates the dowry system. Child Marriage Prohibition Act of 2006 punishes means offenders and the prevents child marriage. Okay. PCPNDT Act 1994, about this thing we came to know in the female infanticides. Okay. So what it means? Pre-conceptional and the prenatal diagnostic techniques Act prohibits sex determination. Okay. These are the few measures we have taken, and we came to know the few what are the problems as a social problems in a society. So India's social problems such as child labor, child marriage, dowry, female feticide and harassment of the women reflects the deep-rooted social, cultural and economic issues. While strong legal measures exist, awareness, education and community participation are equally necessary to overcome them. Okay. These challenges should be treated as opportunity to build a just, equal and human society. Means through the only the laws we cannot be eradicate them. Along with that, the involvement of the public also very important to eradicate them. Thank you so much my dears for watching this video. If you have any doubt, any suggestion, then please comment and like and subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get the new updates from my side. Thank you so much for watching this video my dears. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.